here today at the Clayoquot Biosphere Trust office in the Clayoquot Sound in the beautiful United Nations Clayoquot Biosphere Reserve region. A lot of people here face issues of food insecurity for a lot of reasons. One is the rural remote location. You know, we have some communities here that are boat access only. We are also quite far from the nearest large center with only 2 grocery stores. So food prices tend to be quite a bit higher here on the coast, which is challenging for a lot of people. And yeah, with boat access and with lack of public transportation, moving food around and accessing food can be really challenging for some people. We weren't necessarily prepared to face emergency food insecurity widespread across our communities. And in the past year, we did face walking into our only grocery store and having the shelves be bare. We've faced road closures due to storms, due to construction, where again, we've had days of bare shelves. And that's really sparking a lot of people to think differently about our food and where it comes from and how we can do more in our communities to be a bit more self-sustaining in their food access. One of the programs we support is farm box programs for our region, so working with farmers from all across the island to bring healthy fruits and veggies directly to the community. So with the Tofino Ucluelet Culinary Guild, a farm box program runs weekly. Today we are packing food orders and food boxes for families around Tofino, Ucluelet, and Ahousaht and Hot Springs Cove. Through our online markets, food box programs, and in-person markets, we serve probably around half of the 6,000 population of the region, at least 400 families a week. With the United Way funding, we're able to think much more about our emergency food preparedness. And a great example is being able to support some of the relationships among our food banks and our communities, and to do a better job of matching our available supplies and resources to the needs. The food bank on the edge in Ucluelet, which does serve our whole region, is looking to establish a physical food hub that hopefully will be more suited to meet any emergency needs that arise, including potential tsunami or earthquake in the future.
Essentially, we're 9 meters above sea level. If there was a tsunami in the harbor, like in our area, we would be underwater and all of this would be lost. So it's a matter of safety. It's a matter of safety for the community. It may not look like we have a lot of food, but we really have a lot of food. And if needed, we would be called upon to serve people in a situation of a catastrophe or a tsunami or earthquake. Just to upgrade the environment and make people feel like there's some dignity and respect that comes in, when they're here.
One of the challenges, but also opportunities related to food security in our region is the idea of food sovereignty and ensuring that food is considered a community good and that we have a say in where food comes from, how it's used, and what it means for our environment, for our biosphere, and for the people who live here. Food brings a sense of connectedness and belonging to both our families, our communities, and to the history and culture in our region, and connectedness to this beautiful land and environment. So community gardens are just a really great example and demonstration of that right within the community that anyone can be part of.
We sell some in the market, the farmer's market, and then we take it out to the First Nations, the elders, and it's been difficult with COVID. We've got a number of young people volunteering this year too. They work in the community and they just want to come out and get their hands in the soil. I love seeing that.
We don't necessarily have access to large-scale traditional farming, but we can produce food for ourselves, and we can do more to support communities' access to both seafood, fish, and as well as some of the traditional food resources that have been cultivated in our region for a very, very long time. We're very mindful that moving forward, we need to balance what our communities and families need from food, but also how we can build a more sustainable, long-term vision of what food for our community looks like in the biosphere.